Yeah, g'day. So I just thought I'd share this with you guys. It's my own personal issue, but hopefully I can help someone else out there that's going through the same frickin' problems. Yeah, I said frickin', I'm trying to watch my language in this video. Right, so basically, for over 13 years, right, I've been dealing with like acid reflux problems to the point where it is disrupting my very way of life. I tried all sorts of antacids like Gaviscon, which is like this syrup you swallow and it's supposed to, stop the acid reflux issue. Um, Quickies, which is like Tums if you're in the States. Yeah, the works. Enos is another one that really helped out. But yeah, all this time I was told I had GERD, which is like a gut bacteria infection or something. I can't really pretend to know too much about that stuff, but yeah, basically, this has been absolute hell. And I was put on the Omeprazole drug in for many years now. I was on it for over 13 years. They basically said that this will help me lower my stomach acid so I won't have the problem. But then those drugs, like, you're only supposed to be on them for like 3 years, right? I was on them for 13, and I started getting like dizzy spells and like vertigo and stuff, and like I couldn't even walk through my door frame. It was so bad. I ended up having to go to hospital. I've talked about this before, and my omeprazole effed me over, or I think it was something like that. Um, I can't remember the name of the title of my own video, but anyway, basically, I went off of them because obviously I was getting health problems. So I was scratching my head and I was thinking, what the heck is, like, I was taking note of my habits of like when I would sort of not have the flare up and I wasn't sore. And I noticed that when I ate chicken, I didn't have the problem. And so it turned out that I may or may not have gluten intolerance. So I just thought this is kind of an important thing to kind of talk about because I went to doctors and doctors and doctors over 13 years. Now, I'm not assuming that everyone's health system's as crap as ours in New Zealand, but they even talked about giving me surgery. This is what they put before even questioning that I had some kind of gluten intolerance. I went to an actual gut specialist. I paid 300 New Zealand dollars to go private, and he didn't even look at me. He sat me there in the room and he said, "Oh, yeah, well, these are the surgeries we can do." It's like, are you going to look at my stomach? Are you actually going to try and figure out what the problem is? No, he never did that. I paid $300 to sit in a room with a guy that was supposedly qualified to sort of look after you in that respect of knowing that field of work. So that was $300 down the gurgler. And then, even then, I still get no relief. They're just like, oh, yeah, just keep taking omeprazole, do the surgery. Those are your options. I'm like, well, I don't really like. Imagine if it was something as small as a gluten intolerance problem, and they're saying they have to go under the knife. Like, you're not even doing the research. It's just a money making game. The whole thing is, and it got me really questioning. Like, nobody knows your body like you know your body. Like, these people might be qualified. They've got the PhDs or whatever the heck, whatever qualifications they have to become, in that field, and they don't know your body at the end of the day. You're the one spending 24 hours, 7 days a week as yourself. And so you know your own body in and out. And these are the people that we go to because we're not feeling right. I know there's some hypochondriacs out there that really like go over there after they've go to the doctors after the smallest thing, but I'm not one of those people. I go to the doctors and stuff if I'm really feeling rat shit. And I mean freaking rat shit. There I go swearing again, sorry. But yeah, so basically, yeah, I am trying out a gluten-free diet. So far so good. I've only sort of it's been a few hours, right? It's I had a roast dinner which is completely gluten-free, and I felt fantastic after eating it because yeah, I noticed with chicken, like roast chicken, when it's prepared that way, um it's actually I don't get the burning problem. And so when I've got a bunch of like gluten-free bread and stuff like that. So I'm trying that. I just had a snack now, um, which it's just turned midnight, which is ridiculous. I just have um, I just like I don't usually like eating at nighttime, but if I don't eat, then I get the reflux problem, and if I eat the bread that I eat, like normal bread, then I get the acid reflux problem. So it doesn't matter what I do. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. Um, Also, I noticed a problem that was occurring in recent weeks, which is like a high heart rate. Now, because my old man died of heart disease at my age, at the age of 37, um, I've got to be really careful. And I don't eat like a lot of fatty foods, but like I'm thinking, what is my heart like going to shit out on me? What's going on? But I think it's to do with because I've read up about it, and the gluten intolerance thing is that you get anxiety and your heart rate just goes through the roof. So here I am trying to lay like down at night to go to sleep, and my heart's going like ridiculous. Um, and also lack of sleep does that, and I have been getting a lot of lack of sleep because of this problem, and because I've just been burning the candle at both ends, quite frankly, with stuff. So yeah, but also like it's mainly because I've I've got this problem with the burning. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. I'm pretty sure that this is the solution because I'm noticing positive results already, and it's only been what a good 6 hours probably since I went and ate a meal that was gluten free. And I've just had some Vogel's bread now, which is um, yeah, the first time I've really tried Vogels, and you think the options are kind of shite, but they're actually quite good. Like I've noticed that a lot of the food seems to be pretty good quality. I remember getting gluten-free noodles by accident back in the day, and they looked like tapeworm. It was so gross. But hey, you got to eat what you got to eat, and yeah. So I'm hoping here's a positive discovery, hopefully. So I'll keep you posted, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back like making game videos and stuff soon. I've just been really flat out like dealing with this issue, and um, I've been like we've got a new puppy, which is something I wanted to talk about as well. His name is Stewie. Yeah, named after the baby from Family Guy, and basically he is. I don't know if some of you weren't subscribed probably when I told you that about a year ago in February, our dog Ryan was attacked on a walk, sadly, and we had to make a difficult decision. He survived the attack initially, but yeah, we had to make a really difficult decision because he had an injury that was down to the bone. The main injury was healing up, but he had like this one tooth bite in his inner thigh, and so yeah, we had to sadly make that horrible call, and it's yeah, it left a really sort of horrible experience in our minds. So we're just like we're not getting any more pets like at all. And then my sister decided to get Stewie, which is a really cool idea because my mum's getting older, and you don't want her to have like that being her last experience. And also, it's just life's just so much better with a dog. And it's taken us a while, but I feel like we're really ready now. It's only been a year, but it's like it's we have to like try and like you don't forget or replace Ryan. You just got to kind of try and live with what happened. And so basically, Stewie is actually the full-blooded brother of Ryan, which is really cool. So the same breed has had another litter of puppies, and so my sister took it upon herself to go surprise mum with that. So that was really lovely. So I've just been helping train him as well. So that's kind of been burning me out at both ends because I've been taking him out for toilet breaks at like 11:30 and whatnot, and then I've got to get up early because we've got like a meeting or something or a call I've got to make. Yeah, so it's been pretty crazy. But it's gonna be cool. I'm working on a game project with LR Artunist and someone who I'm not going to say, but they were in the animation industry, which is really cool. Uh, that's actually going ahead, and I'm pretty damn excited. And we're discussing some really cool ideas, and that's all I can really say about that. But yeah. Um, thanks for watching, everyone. I think I'll leave it there. See you in the next one.